Shanti, this is Sakar Murli of 25th August 2025. Morning Murli Baptada Madhuban. Essence, sweet children, whatever happens at every step, it is the beneficiary. In this drama, those who stay in the remembrance of the Father experience the most benefit. Question: by knowing which secret stat is fixed in the drama, can you children maintain the limitless happiness? Sir, those who know that according to the drama this whole world is now going to be destroyed can maintain limitless happiness. There will be also natural calamities, but your kingdom is definitely going to be established and no one can do anything to prevent it. The stage of you children fluctuates. Sometimes you have a great deal of enthusiasm and sometimes you become a cool. However, you mustn't become confused about that. Maintain the happiness that God, the Father of all souls, is teaching you. Song: the flame has ignited in the happy gatherings of mouths. Om Shanti. Baba is giving love and remembrance to you sweetest living mouths who are number wise. According to your efforts, all of you are living mouths. The Father is called the flame, but no one knows him at all. The flame is not large. He is just a point. It doesn't interest the intellect to anyone that a soul is point and the whole part is recorded in each soul. The knowledge of souls and the supreme souls is not in the intellects of anyone else. The Father has come and explains this to you children. He has given you realizations of souls. Previously you neither knew what a soul is nor what the supreme soul is. Therefore, because of their body consciousness, children have a lot of attachment and also many vices. Bharat was so elevated, there was no mention of the vice at all. That was viceless Bharat. It is now vicious Bharat. No human beings can explain this to you in the way that the Father explains. I made this land into the Shivalaya 5000 years ago. I myself established Shivalaya. How? You now understand this. You know that whatever happens at every step, it is beneficial. Every day becomes a more and more beneficial for those who remember the Father very well and benefited themselves. This is the benevolent age in which you become the most elevated beings. There is so much praise of the Father. You know that the true Bhagavan is now being inculcated. When the path of devotion begins in the Copper Age, you are the first ones to create an oval image of the diamonds and worship it. You now remember that you built temples when you were worshippers. You used to build them of diamonds and impressed. You cannot obtain those images now. People have made the same images of them in the silver in order to worship them. Although everyone worships Shiva, that is still not unadulterated worship. You children also know that destruction is definitely going to take place. Preparations for that are now taking place. Natural calamities are also fixed in the drama. No matter how much someone beats his head over it, your kingdom is definitely going to be established. No one has the power to do anything about this. However, the stage of each of you souls does fluctuate. This is a huge income. Sometimes you have very good thoughts when you are happy, whereas at other times you become very cool. Even on the pilgrimage, there is a fluctuation. It is the same here. Sometimes when you wake up in the morning, there is a great happiness in the remembering the Father. Oh ho, Baba is teaching us. It is such a wonder. God, the Father of all souls, is teaching us. They believe that Shri Krishna is God. Throughout the whole world, there is a lot of regard for the Gita because it is says in it. God speaks, however, no one knows who God is. No matter how great the positions that a scholar and pandit have earned, even true, they says that remembers God, the Father, they have forgetting when He comes and what He does when He comes. The fathers continue to explain all of these things to you. All of this is fixed in the drama. This kingdom of the Ravan will exist once again and we will have entered it once again. It is the Ravans who puts you to sleep in the extreme darkness of the ignorance. Only the one oceans of knowledge gives you this knowledge through which you there is a salvations. No one except the Father can grant you salvations. The bestower of the salvations for all is just one. The knowledge of the Gita that the fathers gave to you has disappeared. It isn't that this knowledge continues from the time immemorial. The Quran and the Bible, etc., continue from the time of that religion. They are not destroyed. A scriptures is not created from the knowledge that I gave you now, that it would become internal and continue all the time. You write this down and then have it destroyed. All of this will be burned and finished naturally. The fathers told you this a cycle ago and is also telling you now. You receive this knowledge now, and you will then receive the reward. Therefore, there is no need for this knowledge there. On the path of devotions, there are all the scriptures. Baba doesn't relate this knowledge to you by reading the Gita. He is giving you the teaching of Raj Yoga. They created scriptures from this on the path of devotions and mix everything up. Therefore, the main aspects that you have to explain is who gave the knowledge of the Gita. They have replaced the name of that one. No one else's name has been replaced. All other religions have their main religious scriptures. The main religions are deities. Islam and Buddhism. Some says that there was first Buddhism and then Islamism. Tell them that such things are not connected with Gita. We are only concerned about the claiming our inheritance from Father. The fathers explain so clearly that this is a big tree. It is very good. It is like a flower vase. 3 tubes emerge from it. The tree has created to give us such a clear understanding. Everyone can very quickly understand which religions he belongs to and who established that religion. Dayanda and Aurobindo, Gauss, etc. Recently being ungone, they too taught yoga, etc. But all of that is devotions. There is no name or dress of this knowledge. They have been giving such a huge titles. All of that is fixed in the drama. It will happen again after 5,000 years. You know how the cycles continue to turn from the beginning and how it will repeat again. The present time will become the past and it will then become the future. It is a sad past, present and future. Whatever is the past then becomes the future. You receive this knowledge at this time and you then claim your kingdom. It used to be a kingdom of the deities. At that time there was no other kingdom. Tell them all of this is in the form of a story. It will become a very beautiful story. Long ago, 5,000 years ago, Bharat was golden age. There was no religions except the kingdom of the deities at that time. That was called the Sun Dynasty Kingdom. For 1250 years, it was the kingdom of the Lakshmi and Narayan. Then they gave the kingdom to their brothers, the warriors, and the kingdom then continued. You can explain that the Father came and taught you. Those who had studied well become part of the Sun Dynasty. Those who felt were named warriors. However, there was no question of war, etc. Baba says, children, remember me and you will be absolved of your sin. You have to conquer the vices the Father has issued these ordinarians. Those who conquer the lust become conquerors of the world. Later, after half a cycle, they fall on the path of sin. There are their images, their future are those of the deities. The kingdom of the Rama God and the kingdom of the Ravans are half and half. Create a story about this and explains what happens next and what happened after that. This is a story of the true Narayan. Only the one Father is the truth. He is now giving you this knowledge of the beginning, the middle and the end. No one else can give you this knowledge. Human beings don't even know the Father. if they don't know the creator and the director of the drama in which they are the actors. Who as well? The father is now explaining to you that all of this will happen in the same way according to the drama. The father will come to teach you again. No one else can come here. The father says, I only teach you children. No, you people can sit here. There is a story of the Indraprastha. There are the names of the different angels like a spire and tops. There are some amongst you who are like diamonds. Look how Ramesh created the exclamations through which everyone started to think about that. Therefore, he did something with diamonds. Some are tops, and others are of another type of jewelers. Some know nothing at all. You know that a kingdom is being established. Kings and queens, etc., all are needed in that. You know that you Brahmans are studying by following Srimad and that you will then become the master of the world. You should have so much happiness. This land of the death is now going to be destroyed. Even at this time, this Baba understands that he is to go and become a baby. The things of that childhood are coming in front of him now, and so the whole of his behavior changed. In the same way, when they become older, they understand that they will shed their old bodies and go into the childhood stage. Childhood is the Satopradhan stage. Lakshmi and Narayan have the stage of adults. When they are married, they are said to be in their adolescence. The adult stage is said to be the Rajo stage, and the early stage is said to be the Tamo stage. This is why there is a greater love for Shri Krishna. Lakshmi and Narayan are the same ones, but people don't know these things. Shri Krishna has been shown in the Copper Age and the Lakshmi and Narayan in the Golden Age. You are now making effort to become a deities. The father says, you Kumari should become a very active. There are the temples to the Kumaris and the half Kumaris, all the temples like the Dilwara temples, etc. You are accurate memorials. Those are non-living where this is a living one. We are sitting here in the living form. We are making Bharat into a heaven. Heaven will be here. You children know everything about where the incorporeal world is and where the stable region is. You know the whole drama. Whatever has become the past will then become the future and the past. You have to understand who it is who is teaching you. God is teaching us. You should become a very cool and calm and be happy. By staying in the remembrance of the Father, all your confusions is removed. Baba is our Father. He teaches us and He will then take us back home with Him. Consider yourselves to be a souls and talk to Father. The Supreme Souls in this way. Baba, I now understand. I also understand about Brahma and Vishnu. Brahma emerged from the navel of Vishnu. Vishnu is shown in the lake of milk, and the Brahma is shown in the stubble region. In fact, he exists here. Vishnu is the one who rules. If Brahmas emerge from Vishnu, then his too would definitely rule. If he emerged from the navel of Vishnu, that would be like becoming a child. The father sits there and explains all of these things. Brahma completes his 84 births and then becomes the master of the land of Vishnu. Some don't understand these things very well, and so their mercury of happiness doesn't rise. You are those gops and gops. They don't exist in the golden age. There you will be prince and princess. Gopis Vela is the father of the gops and gopis. Prajapita Brahma is the father of everyone, whereas the father of all souls is incorporeal Shiva. All of you are the mouth-born creations. All of you Brahmakumaris and Kumaris are the brothers and sisters. There must not be any criminal visions. It is in this that Maya defeats you. The father says, remove from your intellects everything that you have studied up to now. Study the things that I am telling you. The pictures of the ladder is first class, Everything depends on one thing: who is the God of the Gita? Shri Krishna cannot be called God. He is the deity full of all virtues. His name is mentioned in the Gita. He is portrayed as a dark blue, and Lakshmi and Narayan are also portrayed as a dark blue. People can't account for this. They have been even portrayed Ramchandra as a dark blue. The father says he became like that by sitting on the prey of the lust. Although the name of the one is mentioned, it applies to all. All of you are Brahmans. You are now sitting on the prey of this knowledge. Shudra sits on the prey of the lust. The father says, churn the ocean of this knowledge and create the methods to awaking others. They will, of course, awaking according to the drama. The drama moves very slowly. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long last, now found children. Love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Bapdada. The spiritual father says namaste to spiritual children. The spiritual children say namaste to spiritual father. Essence for Dharna 1. Remain constantly aware that you are gopis and gopis who belong to the gopis vibla. By your having this awareness, your mercury of happiness will remain constantly high. 2. Remove everything from your intellects that you have studied up to now and study the things that the fathers now teach you. Finish your criminal eye with the awareness of being brothers and sisters. Don't be defeated by a Maya. Blessings. May you be a spiritual server and experience a yoga stage while doing service. Brahman life is the life of service. The elevated way to remain alive and safe from Maya is to do service. Doing service makes you yogi, but not just by doing service with words. To serve by becoming an embodiment of the sweet words you hear. To do altruistic service, to serve through your renunciations and by becoming an embodiment of the tapasya. To do altruistic service by going beyond limited desires. This is known as a godly or a spiritual service. To serve with your minds as well with your mouths means to become a stable in the stage of Manmanabhav. Slogan: by not looking at the shape, bodies, but looking at the incorporeal Father, you will become an image that attracts. A vague signal: in order to be an easy yogi, become experienced in a God's love. Bap Dada has so much love for you children that he feels each of his children should go ahead of him in the world too. Whoever you love the most, you make that one go ahead of you. This is a sign of love. So Bap Dada always says, let there not be any weakness in my children. Let everyone become a complete, perfect and equal. This love from God makes you all into easy yogis. Acha, Om Shanti.